Okay, here I am again, and guess what I'm talking about? The Whitakers. I know. I thought I was done, but my husband challenged me to say, if this is really true and how I feel about the Whitakers, that I should backfire to people who make negative comments about how I feel about the Whitakers. Now, let me backtrack. I was born in West Virginia. I was born in the mountains of West Virginia. I was born in a very small community called Katy, West Virginia. Um, and I can tell you that these communities are very self contained. And with Whitakers in odd West Virginia, I can tell you it's very self contained. And that um, taking Timmy and Ray Ray and Lorraine from the family was very harmful. Um, it might seem to like some of you that it was the best thing to do for the family because they were living in squalor or whatever, yada, yada, yada. But the fact is that these people have been living this way since the day they were born. And to take them away from that um, atmosphere to which they were born into is not, not 100% not positive. It's kind of like when you go to a foreign country, like my son did in the Honduras, and they said, don't try to make these people Americanized. Just give them the basics on what you need and care for them. That um, this is their life and this is what they go for. And so um, I just would appreciate you all to pray for the Whitakers. I do pray that the Whitakers can all be back together because Lorraine and Ray Ray and um, what's his name? Ugh, I forget it. The other one um, have um, all been put into care, and it's not the way it should be. They need to be with their family. People have to understand that we're not all California, we're not all Philadelphia, we're not all New York City. That some of us live in a different environment. We grew up in a different environment, and this is what we know, and this is what we feel comfortable about. Um, hey Val, hi Steve, and Hal. Hi Lilybug Lane. Lilybug Lane, I haven't seen you in so long. It's good to see you. I do watch your videos. Um, you're so awesome. Um, I'm just totally against us trying to make everybody fit into one. The guy's name is Timmy. Okay, Timmy. I'm tired of all of us trying to be put into the same box that people in general think we should need to go back to. Now, if you need to have some backstory into what I'm talking about, you can watch the Whitaker family. You can watch Soft White Underbelly and type in the Whitakers. Um, hey, Kathy. Yes, they do need to return them home. That's what they know. That's what they're happiest about. Um, it's not the best home. It's an ugly home. I mean, it's someplace none of us probably would want to live in, but it's their home and it's what they know and it's what they want and it's what they feel safe and secure in. And I just am so upset that so many people are trying to keep them away from what they know. Now, let's just talk a moment about my shirt. Do you see this? It was like a duck with two ducks. A duck with, no, it goes this way. A duck with three ducks. A duck with three ducks crossing a road, and a duck with two ducks. Let me tell you about the story. Okay. Back in 2008, I had cancer. I had cervical cancer. And Christopher was on a basketball team, and the boys were just fabulous there. They were the best group of young gentlemen I had ever met my whole entire life. Well, one of the boys, Nick, had the shirt that said, Respect the Peeps. And it had this chick, like a peep, like a Chris or at Easter time, and it had a crown on, and there were these other peeps that were behind that peep. And I always wanted his shirt. I said, Nick, can I have your shirt? Nick, will you please give me your shirt? Well, so when we were in Lynchburg, Virginia at the finals, and like I said, I was suffering from cervical cancer at the time, which I'm all good. I'm all good. Don't even worry about that. The boys all got together on the basketball team and they bought me this shirt and they brought it to me and it said, Here's a shirt for you, Miss Lee. And I unwrapped the shirt and it was this shirt instead of Respect the Peeps. And it kind of looks like that when the ducks were crossing the road, that one chick died. I thought it was very sad, but I've never gotten rid of this shirt because it meant so much to the boys, and it meant so much to me that the boys had thought of me during this time that I wear it to this day. I will never get rid of this shirt. I will be buried in this shirt. Anyhow, I want all of y'all to go make comments on the Whitaker family videos, showing your support about bringing them back into their home so they can um, live like the way they were before Soft White Underbelly and the Whitaker family, which was by Eric, and I don't know his last name, or Sniper, West Virginia, which I think is the other guy's name. Just leaving them alone. Let them be who they are. You know, so much goes on in this world, and we don't understand happiness that exists where we are. We think everybody needs to. Oh, Val. Goodness, my ducks are on the road. There's just two at the end of it. Hi, Lisa. Anyhow, I just want people to be able to live the life the way that they understand that it is for them. And I think that's how the Whitaker family is. I think they have grown up in this homestead for years and years and years and years, and they are just doing the best they can with what they got, where they are. And so I want all of you to just embrace what's going on. Um, Gosh, now that I got so many people in the chat, any questions you want to ask? Anything? I'm not doing much today. It's raining. I've sat in my chair most of the day. Crocheted a little. Who's Charlie? Do I need to know Charlie? I like Charlie. Thank you, Steve. Thumbs up. Well, Val, you know what? You told me to start making videos, and so I thought I should. I don't know that I have as much to say about you as you do, but you know what? I can always try. Oh, Lisa, good. Well, tell Charlie I said hi. Charlie is one of my grandchildren's name. His name is actually Charles Alexander, but we call him Charlie Boy. Um, let's see what went on today. It rained all day. The dog wouldn't go outside because it was raining, so we had to kind of force him to go outside. Um, what else? Really, Val? I didn't know that. Huh? Is it Charles or Charlie? Newbern. Yeah. Did you guys have some kind of stuff going on down there in Newbern? Like somebody shot somebody along a, I don't know, restaurant on the river or the ocean in Beaufort County. Is that you guys? Well, you got to meet Alexander. That's awesome, Steve. I bet he's the most precious Alexander you've ever seen. Are they going to call him Alex? Are you New Southport, Lisa? That was crazy. There are too many shootings going on. I don't know. The only thing I halfway think about is shooting your groundhog when it's eating our apples, but then I don't have enough energy, so yeah. So they are going to call him Alexander, not Alex. But Lisa, aren't you close to that? There's been so much shooting everywhere. It's hard to kind of keep up with it. Like every time I wake up in the morning, I see something else has been shot up, and I'm like, what the heck? Have you ever seen those um, cat videos where they're dressed up in some kind of weird costume, like an Elvis costume or a Irish costume or whatnot? It comes up on my Facebook feed and it says, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? And that's kind of how I sometimes feel. Although I don't ever say what the hell too much. Yeah, that's just me. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Southport's over 2 hours for you. Where are you, Lisa? Are you in the Outer Banks? I don't know where. New Bern. Oh. See, now I always thought Beaufort was near New Bern. That when I read that, I thought, oh, that's New Bern. No, I like New Bern. I like Tryon Palace a lot. We took our son there when he was younger. Anything happened fun today for any of y'all? Nothing here. It rained. We ate dinner. We went to the grocery store. I crocheted. Oh, Lisa, you should go. It's kind of really neat. Maybe maybe you and Val and Steve and I should meet up at Tryon Palace. It's very, very cool. What hours did you work, Val? Was this a 10 to 2 or was this an evening hour today? I'm always behind on your video schedules. We all should go. Yes, Tryon Palace is very, very cool. Me too. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll even throw in Kathy Crider as a bonus. And she could bring her husband, Bill. It's in New Bern, North Carolina. It's just called Tryon Palace. You should Google it. New Bern. Um, Let me ask Chris. How far are we from New Bern? 2.5 hours? Yeah, about 2.5 hours. Yes, and Lisa can bring Charlie. Are we 2.5 hours from New Bern? Are we 2.5 hours from New Bern? Yeah, yeah. There are lots of really, really cool things to see in New Bern. I mean, it's kind of one of those towns where you can go, and if you're a foodie, you can get some good food. Okay, Chris said hi. Okay, Kathy, we have to go to New Bern. Can I just tell you that Kathy just gave us the best dinner last night? She made challah and Krugel and gave it to us, and it was awesome. Oh, Lisa, that sounds awesome. Every time I go to a city, whether it's Richmond or Asheville or Raleigh or Durham, I love the Charlie tours where they show you all the highlights of the city and you can decide what you want to go visit. I love, love, love Charlie tours. Well, I love Charlie tours if I don't get motion sickness. Let's just throw that out there because those of you who know me know that I'm not the best at riding at some places. Let's just say. Yeah, Kathy, where did you stay in New Bern? That'd be good to know. Chris built a Harris Teeter in New Bern, and he would go away for like 4 days a week, and then he'd come home Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that was kind of the worst time of my life. I hated having him gone so much, but he did a good job on. No, do not put me on the teacup ride at Busch Garden. Was it Busch Gardens that we went to? Oh my gosh. And you know what? The teacup ride was one of the first times we ever met Val and Steve. And I was like, I don't think you understand. I get motion sickness really bad, and they're spinning it around and around, and I'm closing my eyes, going, I'm going to bomb it off the side of this teacup ride. Oh my gosh, who are you people? Why do I trust you? I just, I get so motion sick. It was Busch Gardens. Okay. I know you laughed and laughed. I did not laugh. I did not laugh. Chris got it this time riding in the back seat, going down to where we go. Where was that movie theater that we thought was the movie theater and wasn't the movie theater? Yeah, he was the one with car sickness this time. Neither one of us are good at Fredericksburg. That's right. Neither one of us are good at riding. No, no. Let's see people. Yeah, that's right, Val. No, nothing says friendship like making your friend barf. Oh my goodness. Do you know when Kathy and I always go on trips, she always just automatically hands me the keys and I will drive and she will sleep. And that's like our routine. Like, okay, Lee won't barf. And Kathy can sleep. Chris needs more than the force. I do okay on the trolleys. I don't get sick on the trolleys. I don't know why, but I can do a trolley. Okay, Lisa. I call first dibs. Is it a queen, a twin, or a single? What? Okay, guys. I'm not normally one of those people, but if you give me a thumbs up, I'm good. Oh, Lisa, gosh, you should do a bed and breakfast. That's pretty awesome. So, what'd you guys have for dinner tonight? You know, Chris and I went up to Food Line because we couldn't decide what we wanted for dinner. And we go in there and we had picked up some taquitos, which are totally bad for you. Frozen taquitos. He bought beef, I bought chicken. Um, and so they had these new boxes of fried chicken in the deli section, which I love. Food Lion fried chicken. Just saying, throwing that out there. And so I said, Chris, really want this fried chicken. And he said, well, it says our dark meat, which I'm not a dark meat person. I'm more of a chicken breast kind of person. And so we ended up buying it. It was in, like I said, a different box than packaging that's normally in there at Food Line. And I opened it up, and there were like 5 chicken breasts and 2 wings. Ah! So I had chicken breasts, and I shared it with my dog. I had 2 chicken breasts and shared it with my dog, and he was very happy. He didn't really like the chicken wings. I don't know. Okay, cherry pie sounds good. Ice cream sounds good. I was kind of feeling brownies tonight, but we didn't get any, and I kind of am disappointed about that. Like, mm, you know, I really kind of wanted like a brownie with some vanilla ice cream on top with chocolate syrup on top of that. Yeah, yeah, that would have been good. I did hit the jackpot. Yeah, that was awesome. Go for it, Lisa. Just go for it. We're not getting any younger. So, is it raining where you guys are? It has rained all day here. And I blamed it on like whatever Malda or Imelda or whatever the current hurricane is off the coast. I'm all about that, Kathy. Health, heart health. Yes. Ice cream. I'm down. Let's try that. Let's make that show that study is true. The older I get, though, the more I kind of like salty. But if I'm going to eat ice cream, and I want it with brownies and ice cream. Just saying. I don't normally do that, but it's Monday. I have a long week ahead of me. I'm not going to tell you how much I have drunk or how much I have not drunk, but yeah. I don't think I could do wine and ice cream. That didn't really sound very good. But maybe wine and a Lindt chocolate would taste really, really good. And my brother is at Lindt Chocolate right now doing a business deal with them. Kathy and I have been asking him for merch ever since he went there. Your pumpkin pie was delicious, Val. Absolutely delicious. That was my breakfast for 2 days. I kept thinking, well, it's fruit or fiber. It's homemade. So it was really, really good. Val, you do great with pies, okay? The only one who would come in second or first, maybe above you, but I'm not going to say, is um, my Aunt Edna. She makes a great pie. That's true, Steve. I've been there. I have been there so much and had to walk away. It's sad. Well, Val, I do need to come up because I need to pick up the bowl cozies. Just saying. Of course, I need to go to Kathy's too because she made me some delicious challah and krugel, and I need to return her cooler to her. I think Kathy's soil would be really, really good for growing pumpkins. She just needs to get out there and do it. Oh, thank you, Val. I know Jamie and Emily are going to appreciate those. That's going to be their Christmas gift this year. Kathy, I'm getting there. I just don't speak fluent Jewish. I try. I try. I feel like somewhere in my soul there's Jewishness, but I just Val has been busy volunteering at her job at the radio station, and she made fudge. I like fudge. Do you like fudge? When's the last day of the fundraiser, Val? Okay, the dog is now getting the last of our chicken that we got at Food Line, and he's a happy boy. Oh, so it's close. So you're going to stay until they bring the total. Our local Christian station is 92.5. And Lisa, good for you. You eat that. What was the saying? Nothing can beat a Klondike bar. What was that commercial that they used to do? I love Klondike bars, actually. Lisa, where are you? I feel like I should know. That was it. What would you do for a Klondike bar? That's it. That was right. You're in New Bern. Yes, I thought so. Yeah. Is there a I don't know what they call it, like an inlet where they have a lot of people who stay there or have houses on the inlet, but it's not quite New Bern? Or am I making that up in my brain? That happens sometimes. What would you do for Klondike Bar? Now I'm gonna have to send Chris up to get some ice cream. Oh my. What were your hours today, Val, at your volunteer job? How did it feel moving there in 2021 with all the COVID stuff going on? Was that kind of weird? My husband actually built the Harris Teeter in New Bern, North Carolina. And I don't know, it was before that, but he did that. It was probably 2007, early 2008 that he did that, the Harris Teeter in New Bern. I like New Bern. I really do. It's very quaint, very piratey. Well, I think it was, let me ask Chris, what year did you build the Harris Teeter in New Bern? Was it 2007, 2008, or 2007? Do you remember? I think it was 2007, and it was the biggest Harris Teeter in New Bern. He built the structure for it and the inside. He was working for a construction company at that time. All I know is he had to stay away from home, and I missed him very much. Oh my goodness, really? That must have been the one he built. I'll have to tell him. Yeah, it's crazy. Things just change so much. I can't keep up. I can barely keep up with what goes on here in Oxford. Okay, so I live in a town. Let me get your opinion. I live in a town of 8,000 people, and we live in the rural area of Oxford. So when we go into Oxford, it's a community of 8,000 people. So they built this bookstore that was supposed to be one of these cool coffee shop, get a little pastry, buy your book kind of thing called Angel Wings. And they had all these events that were going on. And it was nice, but it was kind of overpriced. So in this town of 8,000 people, 8,000, and we're in North Carolina where I love the people, but half of them don't read books. They built another bookstore? Like, what the heck? How many bookstores do we need in Oxford, North Carolina, where you can go to the library, which is a block from each of the bookstores, and check out the books that you really want to read? Although you can get a glass of wine at one and a latte at the other. I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy. You know, keep it simple, people. Keep it simple. I personally love both the people who have opened both the bookstores, but I'm on Social Security. I go to the library. Yeah, that's how it is. Keeping it real. What you what you guys have planned for tomorrow? Give me something exciting. I have to go to work. Although I'm not saying that's bad. I like my job, but yeah, I have to go to work. You're going to the radio station again tomorrow. What's your hours tomorrow, Val? 10 to 2? The library is the best thing that is offered to all those. I know, Steve. I hate you have to work. You'll retire someday. Free lunch is good. Free is good. Okay. Steve, you just need to retire. We talked about this last weekend. I don't know why you don't listen to me. I'm older than you. Take advice from your elders. Oh, Lisa, what college does your grandson go to? I have four boys, and they went to, the oldest one went to NC State, and the next one just got his degrees, his certifications from Microsoft, and a billion other things. And the third one went to Van Scramble and got his BLET and his degree in criminal justice. And the youngest one went to Mount Olive. Oh, UNC Pembroke. That's good. I did not know that, Steve. I still think you should retire. Just saying. That's me. As one of your besties. Then Val could crab at you all day for just sitting in the recliner. Val makes all of us feel intimidated by what we do. Well, we'll have a big party for you in 2.4 years, okay? If we're all alive then. I plan on being alive, okay? I will come to that party. Well, you won't sit around. You'll do something. You do stay busy, Val. I sometimes think, should I be Val's friend because she makes me feel so bad because I'm not as industrious as she is. But then I think, no, Val's my inspiration and I love her to bits. So we'll be besties. I get up, I lay in bed for an hour if I'm not working. I come out, I make myself a cup of tea, I eat a little something, Usually it's an oatmeal bread with sliced turkey and cheese. And then I doodle daddle around and then I do something and then I watch Val's videos to get some encouragement to get up off my butt. Oh, that is so sweet, Lisa. I do some quiet time in the morning, Val. Well, actually, I do a lot of quiet time in the evening with prayers for people. I do. I am not Catholic, but my aunt, who is Catholic, sent me a rosary. But I pray the rosary for each person that I love and care about. And you and Steve are always on that rosary. Um, Not that I treat it like a rosary, but I treat it like um, hold on. Okay, Kathy Crider, I love you. And no, it's the dicyclamine, okay? Okay, I love Kathy Crider. She's my sister from another mother. She does me too well. Um, what were we talking about? Okay, Kathy just blew my mind. If you, gosh, I love that girl. So, um, I talked to one of my sons today, and we're supposed to go down there this weekend. And my daughter-in-law suggested we make pizzas, individual pizzas with each of the boys, which I do not mind doing because I've always made individual pizzas with my boys. And um, I got the pizza recipe from somebody called Lainey's Letters, and she said the boys like pizza and cheese or pineapple and cheese pizza, and so that's what they would want to make. And I'm like, why are you raising my grandchildren to like pineapple and cheese pizza? I don't know, but I still love you. Um, so that's what we're going to do this weekend. We'll go down Saturday morning and come back Sunday morning. And no, pineapple on pizza is not good. No, no. It's veggies and meat on pizza. No fruit allowed on pizza. That's just, unless it's a dessert pizza where there's chocolate involved. No, no, no. Um, yeah, no, not ham and pineapple. No, no, no. Let's never talk about that again, okay? Ham and pineapple are not a thing. You know, the grandkids are awesome. They live in Goldsboro, North Carolina. The only problem with these grandchildren, the oldest one, Charlie, is very calm. and he's very loving and he's very obedient. But the youngest one, Ward, his name is Edward, the youngest one is like all over the place. And one of the times I went down to babysit him, he bit me in the butt. No lie. I was standing there and he was laughing at them and they were laughing at me and he came up and he bit me in the butt and it hurt. I mean, those little tiny teeth are sharp. Don't let them fool you. They're sharp. Do not be bit by a 2-year old in the butt. Okay? Just saying. So I have to watch out for him. Sausage doesn't like me either. No. Kathy and no. Battling with you because I can't eat pork. They say I can eat beef, but I haven't really tried that yet. So no, no sausage. I can eat turkey sausage. Yeah, I had that for dinner last night. We had turkey sausage and eggs. Chris, okay, all of you, even though Lisa does not know my husband, brace yourselves. Chris made dinner last night. It was scrambled eggs and turkey sausage. I know. Pick yourselves up off the floor. I always eat turkey kielbasa. Yes, Steve, he was a good man. Except I had to do the dishes. And that's good stuff. Breakfast for dinner. Slice of oatmeal bread. That's all I eat is oatmeal bread. Yeah. I wish I could eat bacon, although apparently there are some places that make beef bacon, and I think I can try that. Um, I have to try to look for it. Ooh, Texas toast would be very good. You know what I use with Texas toast is I put pizza sauce on it and then some turkey pepperoni and then some mozzarella cheese and we bake that and it is so good like individual pizzas. It's good stuff. Where can you buy beef bacon, Kathy? Where did you find it? I would do it, Val. Yeah, absolutely. It's really good stuff. Yeah, it is. So I have to work tomorrow, which I'm bummed about because I have enjoyed the last few days off. But Gary said Gary's one of the personal trainers I work with, and he said he was going to put all the weights back where they needed to be and vacuum the front area for me. So it shouldn't be that bad. All I have to do is check the water bottles, change the towels, and do the women's bathroom because I do not do men's bathrooms. I had 4 sons, so I did men's bathrooms for as long as I wanted to do men's bathrooms. Game over. Are you going to Wegmans, Kathy? I'm free on Friday. When are you going to Wegmans? The afternoon or morning? Or on your way to church? So let me show you what I've been working on for my grandson Lance. Let me get this bag over here. I can see my ducks better. Dead ducks. There you go. And in the middle of it goes a monster truck. And then I bought him a monster truck he can find, and that's going to be his Christmas present this year. Yeah. Don't make a special trip for me on Thursday, Kathy. Maybe we can just get together on Friday or next week sometime. I don't know. My schedule's so weird this month. Kathy actually saved me from not going to work. I thought I had to work Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but Kathy said, "You mailed me your schedule and you're not supposed to work on Friday." And I looked at the schedule, and sure enough, I had to work Thursday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm thinking about, I had planned to make each one of my grandchildren an Afghan for Christmas. But now I'm thinking about, there's four grandchildren that have a lot of blankets that I made for them, and they're just kind of a different breed. They're all in one family. So I don't know what I'm going to do to that. Um, I might just buy them a joint gift because they have so much and their house is so cluttered that I just don't know if I can. I just don't know if I want to spend my time working on that. Okay, here's the deal, people. There's three of you in chat, and only two of you have given me a thumbs up. Whoever hasn't given me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. I need all the thumbs ups that I can get. I need the validation, okay? I'm insecure. Okay, I don't really need the validation. I don't know. But I do know that I am getting ready to go. Oh, Val, you are the bomb.com. I heard that today and I was like, I haven't heard that since the 90s. Who says the bomb.com anymore? Like, what? Who are you? What generation are you from? Thank you, whoever just gave me the third thumbs up. But I'm getting ready to go turn off all the lights and go back to the bed. I'm listening to an audiobook, Laura Child's Tea Mystery. That's what I do to go to bed every night. I used to go to bed about 9 o'clock, and I have to get up and go to work in the morning. Yes, I am going to go to Strong Arm Bakery and get a sweet tea And if I'm feeling frisky, I will get a blueberry. What are they called? Kathy, what are they called? The blueberry. I don't know what they're called. They're not called croissants. A blueberry. They're not called muffins. A blueberry. They got cream cheese in the middle. Blueberry. No, not a scone. Although their scones are good. These are like these big. I mean, they're literally like this big, and they've got blueberry dough and cream cheese in the middle. That's it. A blueberry Danish. It's a blueberry Danish. Yeah. A lot of times I can talk to people that I work with or that come into the gym to go over and buy me one. I'll just be like, "Oh, are you going to strong arm? I just love their blueberry Danish." And then the next thing you know, they come over and they bring me one. It's bad to work at a gym when people are bringing you blueberry danishes or scones or lemon poppy seed blueberry muffins or brownies or biscuits. It's just something I have to live with. Anyhow, I want all of you to have a good night. I love you all 101%. Okay, Kathy's going to start talking biscotti because I told Kathy, I told Val that the best biscotti I have ever had is your biscotti. And she said, Val said to me, I wish I knew somebody who had really good biscotti. And I said, Kathy Kreider has the best biscotti you will ever eat. So you two need to get together so you can get her some good biscotti. Yeah, you two need to get together and work that one out because it would be a match made in heaven. You know what, Kathy? I need to make you a. How do I make you a? Hmm, there you go. All right, Lisa. I'm going to make you a moderator too, just because I love you all. There you go. And Lisa, if we plan a trip to New Bern, which Val and I have talked about going on a trip, um, and we all decide to go to New Bern, we will let you know because that'll be awesome. I think I think Val and Kathy and I and you with our spouses would be great to see Tryon Palace. And there's a lot of other things I'd like to see in New Bern too. So that might be a great long weekend for all of us. So anyhow. Oh, Val can just send you her email. Are you guys not friends? You're friends on Facebook. Yeah, Lisa, email us. You have my email? Are you on Facebook, Lisa? Are you just Lisa Schultz on email? I mean, on Facebook? Dun, 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 dun. You can send her a message on, yeah, you can message each other on Facebook. Valerie, trust me, Kathy makes the best biscotti of anybody you would ever want to meet. Like that's the highlight of my Christmas is Kathy's biscotti. So Lisa, did you hear my question about are you on Facebook? Can I be friends with you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? So we can plan this meetup, get together for try on, eat good food, hug each other. That's okay. You don't have to have room for everybody. Okay, I'll look for you on Facebook, okay? I think that would be fun. I think that would be a great trip for everybody. Like I said, Val and I were looking for a trip that we could all take, and I think this would be awesome. And we'll drag Kathy along too. That's wonderful. So I'm Leah Wilson Eaton on Facebook. So if you get a request from me, you'll know it. It's me giving the peace sign. So anyhow, I'm going to sign off, go to bed, listen to my audiobook. I love you all to the moon and back. And we'll talk later, okay?